Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, in the sidelines as well. For the Miami Heat, they are coming off a good outing against the Bucks in Milwaukee.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road, take good shots, and knock them down with confidence.
And if you want to see how well coached a team is, just look at their efficiency on offense. That's a testament to great coaching.
Now here's Durant. Pass to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Smart play there by Durant. Uses the pick and roll to break up the defense and create one for his team.
Bangs home the trifecta. Greg, no secret that these teams don't like each other. Could things get a little chippy tonight?
It would not surprise me at all, Kevin. These teams, not only fierce rivals, but there's a little bit of animosity for one another. Throw in the fact that both these teams play in the same conference. Yeah, I'd say the spirits might be high tonight.
Here's Morant. Following the score by Miami. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. That is his first foul of the game. Morant outside. Outside, KD.
And a clever defender. I like seeing Brooks beat that pest on this end and just disrupt it.
Good ball movement here by Miami. Back to Suggs. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Huff. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And now that we are witnessing the tail end of Kevin Durant's illustrious career, Tim, talk about his legacy.
Well, Kevin, without question, this is one of the all-time greats, arguably the most effortless scorer the game has ever seen. Quite simply, he is one of one.
KD's shot is good.
And he knew what he was going to do before the ball even got to him. KD is always ready to let it fly.
Now here's Morant. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. Nice move. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Pass to Brooks. Here's Huff. Fade away. And it's KD with the rebound. Siakam outside. From outside, off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
In this league, you run whenever you can. It's so much easier to score in transition.
Outside Durant. Nailed from three-point land. Durant's got 6.
And that's a scary sight for the defense. The last thing you want is for Durant to find his rhythm from downtown.
Here's Suggs. Lays it up off the glass.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Durant in the corner. Oh, good with the triple.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
Brooks for three. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Out to Morant. Here's Mobley. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. Mobley's got his third basket of the night.
And the ever-growing confidence of Mobley inside, he knows these are shots he can make consistently.
And those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Again, the miss by the Heat. Outside, KD. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Durant's got 9 points.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And from the opening tip, they've been locked in. Just look at the score. That tells you all you need to know.
Morant with it. Picked up by Suggs. It's Morant with the drive. From past the arc. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. They lead by 13. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out the gate.
When you spread the floor and force defenses to close out to the three-point line, it's going to create driving lanes.
Outside Durant. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And despite all the accolades, GA, is it possible that Pascal Siakam is underrated?
Absolutely. Spicy P is one of the best two-way players in the league. Exceptionally versatile, and his impact goes beyond his impressive stat line.
And then Morant slams it in.
And leave it up to Morant to put on a show. What a spectacular dunk.
Back to Watson. Here's Harper. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. There's a screen by Williams. Brooks misses.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Screen by Durant. Stolen by Brooks. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Watson's shot is good. Watson's got 9 points.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
Outside Durant. Screen by Siakam. Durant on the take. 4 on the shot clock. The shot by Okongwu, no good. Outside for Durant. Stolen by Brooks. In transition, here comes Miami. Pass to Watson. Outside Williams. Right side Harper. To the paint. 5 to shoot. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
An unreal athlete. Williams gets off the floor with such ease to power it down.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And so here's the home team. At one point, they led by 16. And now, let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Kevin. The Miami Heat's head coach Eric Spoelstra talked about their approach, and he said, you got to try to take control of the game, set the tone, and play consistently throughout. Everybody's trying to do the same thing. It's who can impose their will longer than the other team. Guys, back over to you.
He knows his stuff. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Over in the corner, Green. That's tipped. And that goes out of bounds. They'll keep possession.
Number 2, Colin Sexton.
6 to shoot. Jackson in the corner. And that one ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
And regardless, it's great effort. You love to see that kind of hustle on defense.
Harper, no good.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Over in the corner, Green. Jackson down low. Oubre on the wing. Okongwu can't get the putback. The Heat trailed by 18. And Sexton slams it in.
And it's clear that Sexton loves getting out in transition. He has a strong sense for how to capitalize.
Okongwu was screen. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Making the most of the screen, that's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill. That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
Bounce pass from Rozier. Outside for Jackson. Jackson is doubled. Back to Okongwu. Over in the corner, Green. And the wing jumper offline. The Heat trailed by 16. And the dunk by Brooks.
And you have to like how active Brooks is on the floor. Working hard to be where his team needs him on that break.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's ready to talk things through with them. Both teams deciding to change it up. There's 1:26 left in the second quarter. The drive by Allen. And it's Allen slamming it down.
Yeah, attacking the basket with confidence. I really like when Grayson Allen puts it on the deck and uses his body as well.
Huff buries it from three-point range. Huff's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, the combination of his length with that shooting range makes him a huge part of this offense.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Moses Moody. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
There's 48 seconds left now here in the second.
Number 4, Jalen
The
Suggs.
drive by Allen. It's hauled in by Thor.
You have to love his confidence, but you also need to read the situation.
And Suggs throws it down.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
Oh, great decision by Mobley, finding the shooter.
Yep, that one goes. Huff's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Mobley off with the layup. And that concludes the first half. Up by 12. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Tim, when you think of the players, which players come to mind as setting the bar for a high basketball IQ?
LeBron James certainly at the top of the list. Nikola Jokic, I would put Luka Doncic in that category as well. IQ means you have the ability to understand defenses and where your four teammates are at all times.
And for some it's natural, and for some they've probably got to work at it, correct?
You got to work on it, but I think it's critical if you really want to separate yourself from the rest of the pack.
To the left wing. Outside, Sexton. And the call will go against Grayson Allen. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Home team on D.
Number 21.
Pass to Thor.
Dylan Brooks.
Here's Vukcevic. Covered by Siakam. Shot clock at 5. Here's Sexton. No good with the layup.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
KD with it. Picked up by Suggs. Takes it out to Siakam. Back to Durant. Launches a 3. Miami grabs the miss. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here's Morant. Mobley wide open. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Mobley's got 9 points.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Sexton for 3. Evan Mobley with the rebound.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Defenders going at Colin Sexton should be mindful of his prowess in the paint, Greg. He's pretty tricky.
That's right, Kevin. We tend to think of guards like Sexton as perimeter pests. But Collins a real plus when he's in close. Let him slip by you, and it's a deuce.
Morant outside. Morant downhill.
How about the authority from Morant? The way he was running, you knew he was aiming to shatter the rim.
Outside, KD. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
And no questioning the greatness of Kevin Durant. But, Greg, trying to get back into championship contention.
Yeah, and since his 2 titles with the Warriors, disappointment with the Nets and Suns, can he get a shot at another ring?
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Stolen by Brooks. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Pass to Huff. Mobley with the rebound.
And players avoid taking mid-range shots these days. It's almost like the threes are easier for players to get.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey guys, Kevin Durant talked about the key to his longevity, and he said just being enthusiastic about the game every day and wanting to get better, that forces you to get in the gym. What you do the most is what you're going to be best at, and if you don't use it, you'll lose it. That's how I look at it. Guys, back to you.
Truly the love for the game. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
It's a great game plan, and it's great execution. They've really been in the zone.
Mobley with the block.
And that's the defensive player of the year there. Mobley with the denial, making sure the ball didn't get to the rim.
Buries the long-range jumper.
3.
Sexton's got 5 points in the quarter.
Oh, man, I wish I played in this era with all of this space.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Yeah, another turnover. The guys on the whole, I think they've done a great job of running their offense without too many miscues.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. The Heat trail by 20. Rozier with the steal. Whoa! What a play!
I mean, that is just elite speed right there. Rozier getting it done off the bounce.
Suggs. The layup off target.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
So Timmy's listed at 6'1". Terry Rozier, though, plays bigger, wouldn't you say?
Well, no doubt about it, Kevin. He's athletic and he's very tough. When his shot is falling, he can be difficult to stop. Oh, he is just such a confident shot creator. Terry Rozier is that type of player that can really provide a spark for your offense. Well, this has been far from his best game, and if they're going to come back here, he's got to find a way to get going.
And here's Oubre. No scoring in this one. Just 2 to shoot. Connects from three-point range.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm. And that is a high-quality shot. You will take it every time from that close.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
And from the line, he's knocking it down about 71% of the time, and that's a percentage that needs to go up.
Got it off in time. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already.
61. Miami. 35.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And you look at the G League's impact on player development, Greg, it's become very significant.
And I think the two-way contract was a great addition as well, allowing players to contribute with the big league team while also developing in the G League. What a great combination.
A nice shot by Huff. A steal. Harper wide open. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Hitting threes will be a key for Harper. If he hits them at a high rate, it'll take him to a whole new level.
And Rozier, here we go. No one covering.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Now Harper. Brooks a screen. Just 5 on the clock. Takes the 3. Offensive rebound. Here's Huff. Lays it up and banks it in. Huff's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, scoring off of missed shots. That's a big part of his game.
Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved. A full team effort.
Rozier into the lane. Oh, and here we go. Watson, nobody back.
Showing he can run an offense. Harper finding an open guy and getting the ball to him.
Outside Jackson. The kick out to Rozier. And stolen by Watson. And the rejection by Jackson. There are some who will say, GA, there are too many threes being taken in today's NBA. What are your thoughts on that?
Hey, if we're cutting back on something, how about free throws? The three-point shootout is arguably the best part of All-Star Saturday, but nobody wants to watch a free throw contest.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. For those just joining us, 4th quarter here, we're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And the shot goes in from Siakam.
It's important that Siakam plays with confidence from there. I mean, when he does, the results are often like that one.
No basket.
Yeah, they're starting to go in the wrong direction in terms of turnovers. It's slowly becoming a problem.
Here's Morant. Allen outside. No good on the triple. And here come the Heat again. Miami with the fast break. Harper, no good. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
You're right. Finish hard with two hands on that stuff. Free throw, no good for Mobley.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
He seems a little out of rhythm right now.
And it's Morant missing.
Well, the defense challenged him just enough to force that miss. They really collapsed when he got close to the rim.
Here's Harper. That's good, and the assist goes to Watson. Harper's got 5 points in the quarter.
You see just how assertive Harper is down low. This kid fears absolutely nothing.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Pass to Thor. And stolen by Mobley. And they double up Morant. Siakam inside. Black with it. And Allen picks him up defensively. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
Really like how Durant is playing tonight. Going for his. This guy is just so unreal.
Morant with it. And there's the call on Dylan Harper. That'll be his second foul of the game. So when you look at different approaches to player recovery, from load management, say, Tim, to rub some dirt on it and get back in there, where do you stand on all of that?
Well, I do think teams have done a better job of trying to make sure players are protected from themselves and make sure they're getting enough rest. But I also think there are times guys should be allowed to play through certain types of minor injuries.
Now an all-NBA caliber talent, Morant still feels like he has room to improve.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
Now here's Morant. Clock at 6. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation.
Miami. Coming onto the floor for your home team, number 18.
59 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Suggs looking around. Five on the clock. For the three. Okongwu grabs the board. They're enjoying a commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
Here's Oubre. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Ball.
And here are the Heat now. Outside, Suggs. Pass to Brooks. And so the home crowd treated to a win. And the outcome of this one.